Welcome back, everybody. My name is All Fun and Games. I stream every day on Twitch TV, and I also make fun little videos here on YouTube. Today, we're talking about the Year of the Dragon for 2024. Now, a lot of you know that when Clay comes out and they release the Year of the Blank, generally speaking, things start to get updated. Now, last year, of course, we had the Year of the Beefalo, and we managed to get a ton of new things added. Now, when that came out, everyone was obviously not assuming that we were going to be able to do all sorts of things with Beefalo, including like the most amazing thing ever, which is the Beefalo Bell, and all the other fixes that they did to Beefalo in general. Now, with the Year of the Dragon, what could we expect to happen in Don't Starve Together? Well, as we know right now in Don't Starve Together, the Dragonfly is pretty common. You go out to the DeFly Desert, you set up a wall if you don't know that trick, and then when you finally set up the wall, you have the DeFly come across the wall and fight you, go back, the larva go attack the wall and they don't do anything, and you rinse and repeat this method until the battle is over. If you don't use a wall, then you can still kill the DeFly fairly easy with using a pan flute and just a group of friends, and as long as you avoid the enraging part of the DeFly by, of course, using the pan flute to then subside it back to its normal regular green self, well then yeah. So the boss is pretty simple. It's probably an entry-level boss. Now, back in the day in Don't Starve, from what I heard, they've never had this happen to me before, but during summertime, the Dragonfly used to come to you in your base, which to me is a lot more menacing if you think about it. Imagine you're just randomly doing something in summertime, and randomly at any point in time, this Dragonfly decides to come in there and swoop in and start attacking your base during summer. To me, that's a little bit more menacing than having to go out to a little biome and attack it behind a wall. So, that being said, what could they really add in Don't Starve Together to make it even crazier, to make it so you're asking yourself, how do I, fight this Dragonfly in a different format? And that's a little bit more tough. Well, who knows? I really think that they can make it so the Dragonfly does have a different type of attack formation, maybe an upgraded version, maybe a way that obviously we all know of, like, I don't know, giving us different loot, just different forms of attacking, and maybe even getting it so you can no longer use that wall trick would be pretty cool. Even so, getting it so you can't use the wall trick doesn't really solve much if you think about it, because in turn, you will find other ways to killing it fairly simple. So I would like to see the DeFly Desert get a huge revamp, maybe some new things getting out of there, maybe some like different types of buildings kind of around the desert, have a different sort of art on the Dragonfly would be really cool. But the fact that it is the Year of the Dragon really tells you that it's probably going to be the Dragonfly that gets the boost here, or so I hope anyways, because there's a lot to be had with it, and why ignore the Dragonfly with the Year of the Dragon? So post in the comments, what do you think is going to happen? I just hope that we get a huge revamp either on the biome or on the boss itself. Either way, I'm excited, so get ready for the Year of the Dragon for 2024. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the Year of the Dragon fruit, I don't really think that's really going to be a thing. Maybe like salamanders. Let's not even get it. Let's not even entertain that idea. I still think the Dragonfly is where our money's at. I think that we're probably going to see a huge revamp. I have no idea what to expect, really, because it's not like it's a Beefalo. A Beefalo is a tameable thing in Don't Starve Together. Dragonfly is a boss. So that being said, before we had the Year of the Pig, I think it was, where we had all the wrestling pigs that you can do and all that stuff that they did. That was kind of like a fun event. The Year of the Carrot, that was kind of meh. So the Beefalo event was pretty good. I would really hope to see the Year of the Dragonfly have something pretty cool attached to it, and not necessarily an event. I don't like when they make it an event that ends after. The reason why the Year of the Beefalo was so good was because it continued after the year was over. It's still great now. The update was awesome. So don't just make it a simple event. Let it be something great that gets added into the game. I would even like to see, like I said, harder boss modes. Maybe you kill it once, then it gets upgraded and becomes a harder scaled boss after. Maybe it drops some different loot. I have no idea. Regardless, let's get excited. I hope it turns out to be really well. Comment down below what you think it could be or what you want it to be, and I will see you in the next video.